What's up everyone, welcome and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Komaris, and for today's video I'm going to be giving you all 4 reasons on why I believe Ciara should receive the Video Vanguard Award for the 2024 VMAs. And before I get into exactly my 4 reasons on why I believe she should receive this award, I would first like to go into detail about what exactly the Video Vanguard Award is, just in case people are not familiar with that. And basically, the VMA Video Vanguard Award is the highest award that anyone could receive as an award recipient at the VMAs. And it basically serves as a Lifetime Achievement Award. And it's an award that's not open to the public for voting, but it's an award that's based on, your creative impact and your influence on not only just the music and the music industry, but your influence and impact on the world via your creative content and abilities. And this award was first awarded in 1984. This award was given to Richard Lester, David Bowie, and the Beatles the same night of 1984 at the VMA Awards. And it wasn't until 1988 when the Video Vanguard Award became a major deal and something that honors an artist in the way that it is now. That was 1988 when Michael Jackson received his Video Vanguard Award during the Bad Era. And also they ended up naming the award after Michael Jackson. For a while the award was titled MTV Michael Jackson Video Vanguard Award. And it wasn't until I believe the early 2000s when MTV decided to change the name due to all the allegations and court cases that Michael Jackson's were going to on many things that they felt like didn't align with their brand, and they didn't want to seem like they were supporting of those things that actually have been proven to be not true, and Michael has been proven to be not guilty of. But yeah, they still went about changing the name. They reversed the name, after those constant allegations. And yeah, so that's basically it. And now I'm going to get into the 4 reasons why I believe Ciara should receive this award. Number 1, she's Ciara. And if you don't know Ciara is a pop artist that's basically known for creating music that's very R&B and hip-hop adjacent. You may know her for her hits like 1 2 Step, Goodies, Like a Boy, and even Level Up. Some of her most highly streamed songs. And yeah, if you grew up in the early 2000s, you definitely know who Ciara is, but don't let that make you think that she's not still popping today. And to me, Ciara has always meant a lot to me. Growing up, I remember being, I grew up in the early 2000s, and Ciara was a really big name in my household. Like my mom, my aunt, my grandma, they all put me onto her. And I believe she was the first artist that I was a major fan of. I remember us always looking forward to BET Awards and things like that just to see Ciara perform. And to this day it's still like that, even though she doesn't really perform at the at the BET Awards as often, but it's still like that. I look for other artists to perform and wow me in the ways that Ciara used to with her performance. And she's always been known for her performance abilities. She's one of the biggest and main students of Michael and Janet Jackson, with the way that she not only believes in putting on a show, but she's also, performing full out, being able to have duality when it comes to, being sexy and also being assertive and masculine and feminine, and just strongly and confident in her dance and performance abilities. Ciara is a veteran in this game, and although she's been faced with like many opportunities of people and, you know, mainstream, you know how the music business gets. Although she's been faced with so many people that's been preying on her downfall and not wanting to see her succeed and things like that, she always has fought through. She even now, like, even though she was going through what she was going through with her music label and things like that, and after she owns all the rights to her music, she's able to perform and make majority of her money, and also like fund her own creative ideas without having to worry about, you know, a music label taking advantage of her and not supporting her and overworking her. And I believe that's something that's truly inspiring, and it goes to show like how much of an impact she has on, you know, today's artists who now have a more easier way to, you know, go independent and make these things happen. Number 2, her music videos and her songs. So Ciara has hits that stick like grits. Number 2, her music videos and songs. If you grew up in the early 2000s, you know how much Ciara basically ran the radio at that time period, and also like how iconic it was to witness a Ciara video in the making. I remember BET used to do like Behind the Music or something like that with 106 in Park, where they would go behind the scenes of music videos and show us like how the video is being recorded and made and what's their goal and things like that before they actually air it on 106 in Park. And one of the videos that I remember vividly watching, which is one of my favorite Ciara videos to this day, is Go Girl. And, you know, just in that video, we were getting behind the scenes scoops on what her goals were for the video and what the vibes were going to be, and, you know, how much work they put into this video, how many hours they've been on set and things like that. And I really loved that. And I feel like in a way it gave us more of a connection to the artists and their craft in ways that could be possible in this year, of with how easily it is for like these moments to be captured nowadays. But back then it seemed a lot more authentic. And yeah, but back to the reason number 2 being her music videos and her songs. I would first like to say that unfortunately this is a numbers game, and numbers still play a part into this, and Ciara has those. Her most popular songs have very, you know, popular music videos. And I'm just going to go down the list of these songs and videos, and I'm going to tell you their streams and the amount of views that the video has on YouTube. 1 2 Step has over 536 million streams on Spotify, and on YouTube the music video has 289 million views. Goodies has over 191 million streams on Spotify and over 156 million views on YouTube. Like a Boy has over 159 million streams on Spotify and over 317 million views on YouTube. Oh has over 102 million streams on Spotify and over 119 million views on YouTube. Level Up, which is one of her most streamed songs of her entire career and her most viewed video on YouTube. Level Up. And it has over 236 million streams on Spotify and over 365 million views on YouTube. A song that was released in 2019, I believe. Over almost 2 decades into her career, Ciara released Level Up, which is one of her most streamed songs of her entire career and her most viewed video on YouTube. And that's just a few of her hits that are in, you know, the 100 millions and, you know, the millions, etc. Yeah, there's many more that could be named, but that just goes to show like Ciara is not, you know, a nobody. She isn't the underrated woman that many people love to make her seem as if she is. People know Ciara. They know her impact. They know her come up, and they know how hard she performs and how hard she works. So the whole underrated thing that people have about Ciara is, I don't believe that's fair to her in the work that she does. I would say she's not as recognized as she deserves to be. But Ciara is definitely a successful artist, and I'm pretty sure she knows that. And because she is a woman of God, she is grateful for, you know, how far God has led her to this point. For number 3, I would just like to say that her influence on today's artists is very evident. And she basically branded the whole feminine tomboy aesthetic. And by this, I mean, is just like the whole concept of women embracing their masculinity and their femininity at the same time. Although Ciara, you know, she does have a very masculine way of dancing, representing herself. Even her style can be seen or deemed as masculine. She also can be feminine and embrace her sexiness and just womanhood. Also, I would like to congratulate her for delivering her 4th baby while also being on tour with Missy Elliott and Busta Rhymes. That itself shows her work ethic. Every time Ciara has a baby, she makes a return to the music industry. Like, that was not just something major and, you know, a task at hand. Like, I have the utmost respect for women, especially because of their abilities to bring life into this world. I don't think people understand how major of a deal that is. Like, and to bounce back from it the way that Ciara and many women do is insane. And the way that she's out there performing on this tour and basically giving it her all, and, you know, like this is the beginning of her career again, is just amazing. And I just can't wait to see her perform at the VMAs, because I know that she's going to get this award. But yes, her influence is very evident. Some recent very direct influences that I've witnessed in mainstream artists from Ciara was basically like Normani's aesthetic for the whole Dopamine album, basically being kind of similar to, you know, Go Girl, the music video, and basically her whole Super CC alter ego, and also Victoria Monet, basically paying homage to Ciara's old music video. And in this video where she basically goes through paying homage to where she's from, like Ciara did with the Atlanta hat. She had an LA hat, and she also, you know, had the Jabot jeans going on and things like that, paying homage to the early 2000s. And also had with the scene of her dancing on the cars, like Ciara was very known for doing at the time, what she often did at award shows from the music video, and things like that. The 4th reason is basically because it's the 20th anniversary of her album, her debut album, Goodies. And this album was released September 28, 2004. And I also believe around this time will be when the VMA Video Vanguard Awards will be taking place. And I honestly believe it would be only right for her to be honored at this award show. And, you know, for her to just receive a Lifetime Achievement Award for all that she's done throughout the 20 years of her being, you know, this artist with the creative impact and influence that she's had on the world. Ciara has never, like, performed at the VMAs or done anything like a major performance or anything with the VMAs. So I believe this could be their moment to, you know, honor her and make a moment out of this, even though she hasn't really been, you know, appreciated by that platform. She's been very overlooked by that platform, and I feel like they could, you know, at least make it up to her by honoring her at a very, you know, vital time of her career. 20 years is a major deal, especially when you're 20 years in your career and you're still killing it and still on tour. You're still releasing hits and having the hottest artists want to collaborate with you and things like that. I feel like that is a major award and an achievement, and she deserves to be honored for it. And the Video Vanguard Awards would be the perfect way to honor her. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have for this video. If you have a favorite Ciara music video, let me know which one it is, or if you have a favorite Ciara song, which one it is. As you all know, mine is definitely probably Go Girl as my number one, but I'll leave my top 3 in the comments, and I'll be looking forward to y'all to do the same as well. It's your boy KMaris. Thank you all for watching, and tune in to the next video later.